Hello guys, welcome to this live broadcast, or if you're watching a replay version, that is okay too. I'm so glad you are here. Make sure that you have your notifications set, whether you're watching this live on a replay version. So every time I go live, I'm really excited coming to you here today. Got a lot of things to talk about. I want to talk about how to set your entire life up like a contest and win big there too. All right, set your entire life up like a contest and win big there too. That's what I'm going to talk about today. So as you come onto this live broadcast, make sure that you say hello. Hello, John. Hello, Tommy. All right. I always want to acknowledge you for being here, whether you're watching on a live version, you're with me right now, or on a replay. But I check all the comments all throughout the day. So whether I acknowledge you right here, right now, like Mohid, or I do it on a replay version, I'm going to do that all throughout the day. I want this to be interactive. So make sure you set your notifications. Hello, Newton. How are you today? So set your notifications. So every time I go live, you can jump on this live broadcast. John, I like what you are saying. I may listen to you instead of music during my workout today. I am so glad. I am flattered. I'm honored that you're taking me along this journey with you during your workout. We're going to be workout partners. That you're even entertaining what I have to say. Got a lot of things to share. I'm excited. I'm even more excited. Hello, Ramel. How you guys doing? But I'm going to do a couple more sets here while more driven, ambitious men are coming onto this live broadcast. Who do we have on this broadcast right now? Erman, how are you today? How are you today? Ivan, how are you, sir? All right, I'm a little bit late coming on. I'm a little bit more prepared when I come on to these broadcasts for you. But I'm glad to say the reason why I am behind it is because I was talking with Roger in Australia. And Roger watched these live broadcasts just like you. And maybe unlike you, what I do is I want to give you the strategies to succeed. And so maybe you've noticed this, maybe you didn't take action. I say, hey, look, I want to give you these courses, whether it's man formation, personal development, contest preparation, whether it's bodybuilding training, the best of my phone consultations. You could go to skiplacourmembers.com. I say, I want to give them to you. Give them for free, right? But I need you to comment down the section below. I want you to go to skiplacourmembers.com. Which one do you want? All right, and then I'm going to send you a message, right? And I'm going to let you have access to these courses on the members only website. Well, that led to a conversation this morning for me. I got up at 2 o'clock this morning. At 3 o'clock this morning, I was talking to Roger in Australia. Now, it was 10, 11 o'clock at night his time, right? We're different parts of the world. And we just had an amazing 2-hour conversation. All right? Roger is maybe he's a lot like you. Roger has so much talent and so much ability, so much potential. He knows he has it. People tell him that all the time. They've been telling him that for a long time. He knows it. And he's doing better than most. He's not a guy who just lacks self-confidence, but it's just that he just isn't stepping to his full potential. There's something that just isn't making it all come together. It's like he's at a 7 or a 7.5 in terms of the quality of his life using all his talent and ability. He can't seem to break free to get the 8, 9, and 10 in life. And more time is going by, and it gets more and more frustrating. I know exactly what that feels like. If that sounds like you, that's my journey too. That's Roger's journey. I want to help you. This is what man formation is all about. If you feel you're hardworking, you're determined, you know you have the potential. People told you have the potential, more time is going by, and you just can't seem to crack the code to put it all together. But at the same time, you're doing better than most. So sometimes you kind of fall into this comfort level, only to wake up a few months later. I'm better than this. I don't care if I'm better than most. I got to find a way to break through. That's my life story. That's what I help men do through my intense one-on-one coaching, break through. Just had an amazing 2-hour conversation with Roger, who reached out from these live broadcasts, just like you. He may have known about me over the last 20 years. I went through that journey, but he just found me through these live videos, right? And he took action, all right? 2-hour conversation, but I'll tell you this, I know Roger got so much out of it, but he reminded me of why I do what I do, why I'm so excited, even more excited, and how I've set my entire life like a contest, right? And I want to explain that whole process every single day, whether I'm winning or losing. I have this vision, and whether I get beat up for the day, things don't go my way a lot of times, guys, right? But it's the journey, it's the mission, it's just the vision, right? I can help you set your entire life up a contest so you can win big there too. I want to explain that in a moment. John says that's my journey too. I know that, Johnny. That's who I talk to. That's who I speak to. That was my experience. That's the men who I help. So you notice I don't talk to women. I don't talk to people in this, guys who want to make $1 bazillion, there's people on the internet who speak that language. That's where they come from. I talk to men, whatever their goal is. They know they have the power and the potential. They're doing better than most, but that's not good enough. They kind of feel bad that they're kind of complaining and want more, and they got to crack the code. More time's going by. And that's every time I turn on this camera and I come to you, I'm speaking from that mindset, and that's why you're here, Johnny. That's why Roger is here, right? So this is what Manformation is all about. That's why it speaks to you. That's why you come back here so often. Can you tell I'm a little bit excited today? I think I say that a lot, but I'm really excited today. Like I said today, I just rushed here in the gym. It's going to be opening up here soon. But I always want to connect with you, right? Even if it's stretching myself. But yeah, like I said, I've been talking to Roger from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. My time. And so it's put me a little bit behind. But again, we're going to talk about, during this broadcast, this concept that I stumbled upon. And I'm going to tell you my story, how I stumbled upon it. And that's set your entire life up like a contest so you can win big there too. All right, so guys want to see the muscle shots. I tell you though, I didn't get my pump on today before I turned off the camera, right? Still warming up here. You guys want to see how I move this around? Let's see, who do we got there? Ermine. Awesome, brother. Good to have you here. Good to have all you guys here. What Johnny said, are you a lot like me and Johnny? Are you a lot like me, Johnny, and Roger? Manformation is what this is all about. How would you like to wake up every single day, get up very early, stay up late at night, living your dream, your passion, working towards it. Whether you fail or succeed, you know you're inching towards it. The journey is just all-encompassing, and it's just a passionate journey. I want to help you get that feeling. I want to help you develop those habits. All right? So win or lose, you're always moving in the direction that you want to go. All right. Got to make sure I warm up properly here. some good lighting there. So what do you guys think already about that concept of setting your entire life up like a contest to win big there too? You guys want to hear more about that? Hey, let me take the time to introduce myself. It's a weekend right now. We may have new viewers stumbling in. Hey, by the way, thank you for liking, loving, sharing the feed, commenting down below. If you want to win one of those courses, when you go to skiplacourmembers.com, go take a look. Tell me what your biggest challenge is. I'll direct message you. I'll give you free access to that members only website to give you the strategies that you need. See, I want to give you the strategies, the step-by-step, meticulous instruction that you know me for. Right? Then I want you to come back here every single day for the most important part. And that's the mindset, the motivation, the rocket fuel, the thinking, the heart, the guts that it takes to actually use the strategies, right? So I give you the step-by-step instruction in these courses. When you post down below, this is my biggest challenge. Hey, give me one of these courses. I went to Skip LaCour members. This one looks like best for me. Manformation, personal development. Mindset is actions of a powerful alpha male leader. Ultimate contest preparation. I like these phone consultations with busy, ambitious men. I like this bodybuilding training mastery step by step. Post it down below. I'll reach out to you. I'll ask you a couple questions because as your coach and your friend, I want to make sure I give you the right course. And then when you come back here, as we're training partners in life, two men going through the journey, right? Then you get that mindset, that heart, that guts, the real rocket fuel, so you actually use the strategies. This is a process. I'm a coach. I help men like you break free to use that power and potential, and I have a way of coaching you to give you the strategies, and then day by day we go through this journey. You see me up, down, and everything in between, but I'm still moving forward. So are you. That's what's going to take for you to finally break through. Hello, John. So glad to have you here. John reached out too. I talked to John on the phone earlier this week. I really make myself available. I'm just surprised that there just aren't more men who are aggressive and know what they want and can see an opportunity and seize it. Let me take a moment to introduce myself for the new guys. My name is Skip LaCour. I am a coach. I'm a speaker. I'm an author. I'm an entrepreneur. Most people know me as the 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder. But I'll tell you, when my days are done, many years from now, the biggest contribution that I'm going to make is to men like you, to help them step into your power, that full potential, really align with their head, their heart, their guts, to use their talents and become that man they know they can be. The total package, not just a great physical body, to be that total package, to make your man formation. that's what I'll be known for. That's why you want to stick around. If you're more than about muscles, but you want to have a great body, maybe that's why you know me as a 6-time national champion drug-free bodybuilder. I want you to stick around for more, to just take your entire life to a higher level. That's what this is all about. This is why I come to you so often. I want to go through this journey with you. You guys energize me to keep on going. And to teach is to learn twice. You make me step up, right? I'm energized right now because I got 2 hours to talk with Roger in Australia, who was just like you, watching this broadcast. He reached out, gave him a course. We ended up in a conversation, right? Helping him lock his tremendous potential. Talked to John earlier this week. Really want to make this interactive, right? So that's who I am when I talk about this coach. And some people call it a life coach, right? I don't really like that term because it's all about you bringing out your full potential, right? You living up to those big expectations that you have for yourself, that you know you can, but something's holding you back. I help you break free. I help you set those ambitious goals, the ones you really want. That's where the success comes in. All right, fulfillment. You got to make sure they're making you happy. You don't just want to achieve these goals and go, well, that was okay. I know other people like it, but it's not making me happy. It's keeping me at a 7, 7.5. I know there's more inside. You don't have that fulfillment. And then accountability. I remind you who you are every single week. Like I said, I talk with men all around the world. I talk about John. Late at night there, early in the morning with me. We talk on the phone. We record the calls. I give you guys recordings of the calls, right? I call myself a success fulfillment and accountability coach. All right, I help men like you break through. The best thing to do if you want to get all this experience, all these years of me being obsessed with the personal development world, and then what I did in the fitness world for the last 28 years, post down below. Post down below. Tell me which course you want. I'll send you a little questionnaire so I make sure that I'm guiding you, that I'm going to really help you, not just give you more information. Right, and we'll start that process, that journey. Maybe we'll end up talking for 10 or 15 minutes, whatever. All right, get started now. Take a chance, take that leap of faith. Look, I'm a guy who shows up every single day, no matter what he's got going on. Right, I'm the kind of guy that you can take that leap of faith with. I know if you're a lot like me, and a lot of guys are attracted for the same reason. You know, trusting other people, maybe not our strongest point for whatever reasons in our past. Right? This is an opportunity. I'm showing up because I understand that about you. You don't put your faith and trust that easily in other people, right? I know when you see me every single day consistently that I'm slowly breaking down that resistance and saying, you know what, I think this guy can help me. I'm persistent. You know, I'll wait for you, but take action now. You've seen enough. Let's start on this journey. Let's go on our manformation together. Let's do another set here, and then I'm going to tell you about how to set your entire life up like a contest. And I got a way for you to even do more than just talk, actually do. All right. Let's see, I want to make sure I don't hit the camera here with the bar, but I want to get you close enough to see muscle. Right? Is this close? All right, guys. So glad you are here today. Again, make sure that you set your notification so when I come live, that you can jump on this line and interact. Did you post your questions, your comments, your suggestions down below? Even if you're only watching this on a replay version, I want to make sure that you do this. All right, I want to make this interactive. That's the first step. I've got something for you. This PDF file. This is the core to a book that I'm writing and a special course, a coaching course that I do for my guys. and to set your entire life up like a contest to win big there too. On these 6 pages are the emotional bullseye that I think you can relate to shoot for. I want to give you this PDF file, but after I create a compelling case that you want to set your entire life up like a contest and win big there too, you're going to post down below and say, hey, I want that PDF. Give me that set your life up like a contest PDF. All right, let me explain this to you. All right, so I share my story with you guys, right? My ups and downs and all arounds. You know, I've achieved some things, but I'm telling you, I get stopped. I have challenges living up to my potential just like you. See, this was the challenge for me. I left it all on the floor when it came to bodybuilding. Becoming that 6-time national champion. Teaching, coaching, guiding you, being in the magazines, making DVDs, being on television. Tony Robbins chose me to be on an infomercial that played for 3 years all over the world years ago because of my story. I left it all on the floor. That's why I ended up talking to Roger today. Well, that's why many of you know me for, because I left it all on the floor. But when I retired 14 years ago, a couple things. One is I focused on the things that lifestyle prevented me from doing. I enjoyed it, I went for it, but you're not focusing on relationships, love or connection or business, right? You're not doing them all at the same time, and I had to catch up to speed fast. I was behind because I put so much focus over in that area. So when it came to the other areas of my life, I understand it more clearly now. I was afraid to go for it. You know, I said I wanted marriage and children and family and business and make a difference in other people's life. I said that. I even kind of worked towards it. But there was something that was holding me back. What was holding me back was I was a little afraid because I didn't feel all that effort paid off. So I was going to be smarter this time. I was going to be more logical this time, right? Maybe you can kind of relate to what I'm saying. But I'll tell you something, if you're not all in, you're not going to use all your talents and resources and abilities, your potential to the fullest. And I was going many years since I retired 14 years ago without this level of passion. I didn't understand I was holding back because I felt that being all in before wasn't the smart approach. I was doubting putting that much energy. But here's the thing, I was missing so much in life, right? There was this feeling that I was missing. Because I'll tell you something, if you've ever entered a bodybuilding contest, and I know many of you have, there is nothing better than that feeling, right? It's challenging, you're ambitious, you're unique. Not very many people do a contest. You have a deadline, you have the pressure to be on stage in your best shape. You can't fail, you want to win. You're focused on winning. You're also focused on, oh my God, I better be in shape. That pressure makes you step up. It makes you lift 5 more pounds. Make sure you stick to your diet. Here's the other thing is, when life isn't going very well, you suck, you don't think you can do it, you persevere. And whether your total belief that you're going to look so amazing on stage and all this hard work is going to be so well worth it, or you're on the other extreme, who am I kidding? I can't do this. Look at everything I'm giving up. Oh, what am I doing? I got to quit. But you don't quit. And then all the emotions in between. I'll tell you, when you persevere and you step up for all that time, and 100 times a day, you're visualizing what you're going to look like on stage. There's nothing better than that feeling. By the time you get on stage, it doesn't matter. You've already won because you stepped up. You use all your time, your talent, your willpower, focus, energy. You've used it to the fullest. You left it all on the floor. It doesn't matter if you win or lose because of what you proved to yourself. And it certainly isn't for a plastic trophy. If you've entered a contest, people say, you're doing all that for a plastic trophy. It's not just for a plastic trophy. It's you growing, pushing yourself. If you've entered a contest, I want you to post that down below if you've entered a contest. If you say, you're speaking to me, brother, that's exactly why I'm addicted to the contest preparation process. All right? I realize my heart, my mind, my gut, it felt that. And I'll tell you, there's a saying by Oliver Wendell Holmes that says, a mind once expanded can never go back to its original form. A mind once expanded can never go back to its original form. See, I think your heart and your mental fortitude, once it's been stretched and expanded, you can never settle for an ordinary life again. And I'm telling you, if this is resonating with you, if you've entered a contest and you can't get the rest of your life together, I'm telling you this, your mind, your heart, your gut has been expanded by that contest preparation, and it will never settle for anything less anymore. And if you can't get the rest of your life together, you can't feel it, you know, I'm telling you, because your mind and your heart and your gut has been expanded because of that contest preparation. Nothing was ever going to compare until you recapture that feeling. I finally figured out what was missing. And this is a journey. My wife was a former competitor too. And we developed this concept. And we live it every day to set our entire life up like a contest to win big there too. See, the thing about contest preparation, you know, you can do really well and it can cause holes in the rest of your life. And I've experienced that. My wife has experienced that, right? But what if you were to set your entire life up like a contest with all of those mental, emotional, those physical, that challenge every single day, right? What if you were to set it up that way so you can win bigger than just a trophy? That's what this is all about. This is why I want you to have this PDF file to start you on the process. This is a book that I'm writing. This is what I do with my guys, right? I'm going to have to get going here in a second. They're coming into the gym. I certainly have to put my shirt on here. Let me read some of these things. Like, here's when you know you've set your entire life up like a contest. You see a clear vision that you created in your mind at least 100 times a day. You created that vision in your mind. No one created it for you, right? Or told you to do it. You did it yourself. Everything you do, every single hour of the day is somehow connected to making that vision that you see 100 times a day a reality, even if you have to creatively make that connection, all right? Details don't seem like details to you. You gladly do them all. Everything you do or don't do matters. In your mind, everything matters, all right? And I can go on, and I've got, it's 6 pages. Let me read to you what number 70 is. You rarely, if ever, try to rationalize your situation by telling yourself you're doing better than most. I've identified, you know what I said, in your head, your heart, your gut? This is what I had to recapture in my life. These feelings and emotions, this emotional bullseye. But it has to be bigger than the trophy and the muscles. Set your entire life up like a contest to win big there too. That's why I come to you on fire, especially, you know, connecting with Roger. I want to connect with you too. This is what I live for. This is why I get up so early. Annabelle on YouTube the other day said, wow, is it 4:17 in the morning there? You're up already? Wow, mad respect. I go, I've been up since 2. I'll be staying up until I put my kids to bed tonight and crash and do it all over again. Here's the thing is, look, my life isn't perfect. I want more. I got to crack the code. There's codes that I'm not used to cracking. But I'll tell you, it's the journey. When you feel in control, when you allow yourself to feel and breathe and go through the ups and downs, you can't lose. And you'll be persistent. If you're persistent, I don't care what it is you want in life, there's a pattern. There's a code to crack. Some are more complex than the others. If you have the passion, if you see yourself winning moving forward, you'll crack the code. You'll stay persistent. You'll figure it out. You got to set your entire life up like a contest so you can win big there too. Something bigger than a trophy, bigger than muscles. That's what Man Formation is all about. I want you to get the process started. I want you to have this PDF file with these 70 feelings, thoughts, and emotions, right? Let me just kind of flip through it if this is resonating with you. Let me just read number 44. Doing what you do is your therapy. It's your relief. There's no other place you would rather be when you do what you do, okay? 44, days seem like hours when you do what you do. Hours seem like minutes. What if I can help you set your entire life up like a contest to win big there too? But it could be your family, could be your business in addition to your muscles. Maybe all 3, wouldn't that be great? There is a way to do it, but you got to get connected to the emotional bullseye. That's what changed everything for me, and it made me realize I wasn't living my life like that. I didn't set up that way. I was conservative. I was holding back, and I was going to have all this talent and ability, and it was never going to go anywhere. I was never going to get past the 7, 7.5, and I don't care if I was doing better than most. If that sounds like you want to come along for this manformation journey, I built a rock solid, compelling case why you want to post down below, why you want to get this emotional bullseye. Put a private message down there, comment down below, get this in your hands. Let me give you this PDF file. I wanted to start you on this process so you can be living your life like a contest and win big there too. Live with passion, being able to withstand the inevitable ups and downs because you know you're moving forward and you're visualizing that dream 100 times a day. And it gets you going when you don't feel like it. It certainly makes you enjoy it when you're doing something you love, like connecting with other people and sharing it. Set your entire life up like a contest and win big there too. You want this PDF file, you want to post a comment down below. I want in. I want to set my entire life up like a contest. And I'll direct message you, start the process. I want really committed guys in here. I know a lot of guys just like seeing the muscles. You know, I know a lot of guys are just doing a distraction, right? And that's cool too. That's why I take off my shirt at 55 years old. If you're new to that, by the way, I'm 55 years old, right? You know, because I want to give those guys what they want, right? Too. But I know there's serious guys that are bigger than muscles, more than just muscles, right? They think bigger than just getting bigger, and I know that's you. And so I let those guys get the eye candy and the, you know, short-term gratification, and then I funnel out on guys like you and me. We take it a step further, and we, you know, get the skills to live our entire life like the contests to win big there too. All right, guys, I got to get going. I could be here all day with you doing this, right? So again, let's do it. Let's set our entire lives up like a contest and win big there too. That's what manformation is all about. Let's go on this journey together. I want you to have some of this passion in your life and direction and strategies, right? Have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger. Get the PDF file. Set your entire life up as a contest. Put the comments down below so I can get it to you.